Alright, cool. Back on the charts, day five. Yesterday was a losing day, unfortunately. However, it wasn't really a losing day. So this is the trade we took. So we had these equal highs swept as a run on liquidity, um, and then we quite rapidly inversed that fair value gap. The entry, of course, would have been on the close, which is where we entered, and stop loss above the fair value gap. Target would have probably been these lows, um, but we would have taken partials at around 1 to 1 RR. However, you can see here how the wick kind of just shot up, so we kind of got stopped out. Unfortunately, we had some very quick price action, a bit of slippage. Quite unfortunate because then obviously we got that push down and would have taken partials at that 1 to 1 RR. Slightly unfortunate, but it is what it is. So that was our trade for the day done. That was at 10 a.m. So 3 p.m. New York time. UK time. So yeah, wasn't the best play anyway. There wasn't really anything yesterday anyway. So not really too much to talk about yesterday. There was one inverse here, but again, we're quite high up into the range. Would have been a break-even trade. So yeah. So we got around an hour till market open. I just thought I'd hop on the charts a bit earlier today and just watch a bit of price action and see what we do. For today, if you look on the 4 hour, I'm really just kind of either or when it comes to my bias. So my my daily bias is bearish, just because we closed below yesterday's high. We closed below yesterday's low, which means we are bearish. Whether we do see a dump all the way to these fair value gaps, I'm not sure. I would love to see that happen. That's kind of what I've been aiming for. So if we're bearish until these point, then I'm longing inside these fair value gaps. But as for today, I'm not too sure. As long as we're in the premium, I'm longing. As long as we're in the discount, I'm shorting. So that's just kind of how I'm seeing it today. We have this bit of consolidation that we've just kind of traded out of now. So we've had our manipulation. And we've just dropped down into discount. So we'll see what this trading day brings on the 15-minute. Again, we're not trading inside of any fair value gaps, any imbalances. We've just taken out that low. So yeah, man, we'll see where this takes us. Yes, sir. So yeah, we've got this inverse here, quite a small inverse, so I won't be taking this, but I'll watch it, see what happens. I might paper trade it, because why not? How can I right click that? I think it's broken. Alright, let me restart my thing. Yeah, so this inverse here is, you can see we swept, we swept liquidity in the form of that there. Then we got a push up. It's not a very instant one, so it's not like a textbook. So obviously we inverse this one, fair value gap's too small. This is never a live account trade by all means, by any means. Um, but we're just going to take it on paper if we do close above. If we don't, then we don't. So we'll see. We're also in premium of this price leg, so it wouldn't really be valid in that sense. It wouldn't be valid in the sense that we didn't get a delivery from a fair value gap. Let's see if we have an SMT. There's no SMT between these two highs, so it wouldn't be valid in that sense. I mean, realistically, we can just take a look at this checklist. We had good momentum, singular fair value gap, good drawn liquidity. So our drawn liquidity would be these highs, these ITLs, these relative equal highs, and that would be fine. That would be fine because yeah, we can go break even there, or even here really. We're at this high where we've just taken, because we've actually reacted off of this tiny fair value gap. Yeah. No macro time. And not a V-shaped recovery. And we're getting some choppy price action. So even if we did see an A plus, I'm not taking it. Just because of what happened yesterday as well. We're taking more precautions just because we got stopped out even though we shouldn't have. Unfortunately. So yeah, on this occasion we've got a delivery from this fair value gap. So if you don't know what that means, it is pretty much this. So whenever price has been moving up, let's say there's a fair value gap there and a fair value gap here that's about to get inversed. Whenever we do inverse this inverse was delivered from this fair value gap. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's delivered from there. That's where it's come from. Oh right, there was news and I didn't even know. Fucking hell. That is gonna spice things up a lot. I need to check what that was. I don't know what news that was today. I didn't even know we had news today, if I'm being honest. 8:30, we had unemployment. Wow. So we've taken out all of this buy side liquidity now. Literally all of it. We've taken out all of this. We've taken out all of this LR. Taken out all of this. So we can easily be bearish now for the day. Easily. We've taken out all that and we're also delivering from this fair value gap. So yeah, wow. Crazy. I'm gonna look for so we've now created something called data lows, which is a key point in price whenever these massive candles are created due to news. Price is very much attracted towards these key points, and we always look out for them because yeah, it could mean a lot in trade entries. Yeah, we just absolutely smoked all that liquidity. Yeah, but yeah, those data lows will be important. Mark my word, they will be important. Let's see if we're going to tap into this fair value gap. So we didn't tap into this 15 minute, but we are getting a rejection from this 15 minute imbalance, which is probably okay. It's probably going to be hard to get a play down to those data lows without going on to the 30 second, and I'm not really too, fond of the 30 second time frame right now, so I'm not going to use that. However, I would not mind seeing one of these. So we could, drop down, come up, drop down, create some like liquidity, and then go for those data lows. That's what I want to see off the jump. That's what I want to see. But yeah, you can already see price levitating towards those data lows. But yeah, that what I've drawn on the screen is roughly what I want to see. Definitely. Yeah, this is what I want to see. I don't want to see a straight leg move down. I don't want to see that at all because it means we can't really get into the market and utilize these data lows. So I'm not even going to entertain that. Yeah, so no longs until we take these data lows out. That's my rule for the day. That's what I'm creating a rule right now. I did not realize my stream was fucked. My bad. So I'm thinking of shorting this inverse or even that like kind of retracement. But it's just kind of hard to do that, especially when it goes against all your rules about like having an obvious fair value gap, you know. But I kind of do want to short this. So I'm gonna short it if we close back below, and I'm gonna short it down to those. Yeah, I should have shorted it. Should have shorted it a long time ago. I'm just gonna go break even at this high, and then hopefully we can get it down to there. I might have to go break even now just because we've taken that. I have conviction, to be fair, so I'm not even gonna force it. If we don't tap that, I wanna really push past it and hopefully get a close below this fair value gap. I might even take partials at that point there, but we'll see. You know, I'm gonna move this way up. I'm not getting fucking stopped out unfairly today, bro. It needs to close. So yeah, we got a late entry, so realistically we should have entered there, but I wasn't even in the room. I was eating my breakfast, to be fair. But yeah, we want to see it close on that. Let me check the 5 minutes. So the 5 minute, we're still kind of messing around in this fair value gap. 50 minute, not much to see. And then the 3 minute as well. Again, we just want it to close below that massive imbalance. This is kind of what I wanted as well. Like, it is what I was waiting for, so we can't. There we go. So we'll put stop loss to break even now. We'll give it like some room. And we're also gonna take like 2 off. Take like 2 off. Take some partials there. And we're gonna keep going, and I'm gonna take at around 1 to 1. Where is 1 to 1? So we'll take some more off at around 1 to 1. Or like 1 to 2. So if we push down to around there, I'm gonna take some off. It looks like we're gonna get stopped at break even, unfortunately. Come on, resist. No, okay. Stopped at break even, unfortunately, but it's a good play. It's just, you know, prices. We wanted to get in the entry up here, so I'm gonna like play this trade out as if, you know, oh, did we take that on paper trade? We took that on paper trade. We didn't take that on trade away. Okay, so we're not done for the day. Fucking hell, man. This shit is so annoying because I logged into paper trade on one window and it logged in on both. That's so annoying. I mean, I'm not even gonna bother looking in for another entry, but I'll play it out through like as if we were to enter from like there. It's a shame, to be fair. But I think it would have actually been break even. Alright, well, we still wait for another setup. It's just unfortunate, honestly. I took it on paper trade. So yeah, I mean, this was the trade of the day in my opinion, man. It really was. Whether or not we would have got stopped at break even, I'm not sure. I feel like we're a bit low in the range now to be thinking of trying to take a trade to these data lows. It's just a shame, man. It is what it is. We can't be greedy. It's literally before market open. I just thought I was gonna have an early day, but yeah, now it looks like we're just gonna go down and hit the data lows. Life, man, is what it is. Would have been even better if we had entered off the 2022 model to these data lows and then put our stop loss at the high. That would have been very good. That would have been very good. But yeah, is what it is. Yeah, we'll stay on the charts. We'll see if we can catch something else, but chances are we are not. So patience is key. Let's stay locked. Yeah, there we are. Finally hit the data lows. Just as expected, that would have been such a good play, but I accidentally took it on paper. So it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Um, I just want to see how many people in the community actually took this, if any. Honestly, if any, because I know, especially with these ones, I'm gonna close out all of these real quick. Yeah, there we go. Exactly. So yeah, it's a very it's a banger trade. Quite obvious trade to take. It is what it is, though, innit? It is what it is, bro.
Want to see in order to get bullish. Just a sweep of previous day low, and then like a TGIF setup maybe this afternoon.
I agree with that. Yeah, that'd be nice.
So 15-second still hasn't failed, guys. The 15-second would fail after we close below here. So just like a deep retrace. We're just back at break even now on the entry. This is kind of stalling a lot for me for an inverse. Like personally, I would have wanted to see us rip up there at the highs. So I wouldn't be the most comfortable in this trade. I was pretty comfortable in this trade. This trade just delivered instantly. So it's kind of up to you if you want to still be in this trade. But for me, just based off this reaction, how everything's going, I was struggling to make new highs. This isn't what I'd want to see out of a long. If you want to caveman it though and just say like, oh, I'm in my position, I have my stop set, I have my take profit set, then obviously do that. This was a good candle here. And then yeah, like there's the break even. So 15-second entry worked there. And then first TP. Let's figure out first TP, guys. So I guess you could go first TP here because I'm pretty sure this was 1-1 away. This is almost 30 points. Yeah, so you could go like first TP right here at a liquidity level, or just right here at 1-1 and scale like half. I like this as a TP because it's the last gap in the leg. It's an unfilled 1 minute. So if I was in this is probably where I would do my first. I'm just trying to find like other liquidity targets. There's not really anything else. I mean, you could do first TP there and then maybe second TP here because that's like another 30 points. This is a high instead of a gap though. But I feel like if this high gets hit, I should probably just see this high get hit at that point. So yeah, I think this makes sense. Scale, 40% to 50% here. Scale 20% at this high, another 20% at this high. Then try and hold, I guess, for the highs.
So I'm contemplating being done for the day, right? Reason being because you can see we took a trade on paper trade. It was the trade of the day. That was the entry that we were waiting for. Um, and we did get that entry. It's just unfortunately we got slightly unlucky by the fact that we entered it. One, we entered on paper trade, and two, I think we would have got stopped out break even. It's just one of those things. And trading for the rest of the day not only is like kind of mentally difficult, especially because of the fact that we had such a good trade that we missed out on. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people did miss out on that. It's just, if you don't get the perfect entry, which is just down to slippage and, what I'm trying to say. So I don't want to be too mad about it. I'm just going to see how this plays out, see if we inverse this 1 minute, and see if we inverse this 3 minute, see what happens. But there might be a play. There might be a play on this inverse. But it'd have to be like the best, because I am not confident about taking this right now. So we had our delivery, and that's the only reason why I'm even looking at this, because we had our delivery from that fair value gap. I'm very bearish. Very bullish right now. So I'm not even already it rejecting a little bit is enough for me to say hell no. I might buy here though. Off this 2022. So stop down here, and hopefully now when we reject off that, we're just chilling there. We don't want to see too much. I don't think we're going to get an inverse here. I think we're going to push up. I'm definitely very bullish, so I'm not too. If we do go down, then that's just quite unfortunate, really. Fucking hell, we just ran straight down to them lows. Yeah, so I'm done for the day. I think it's today was such an unfortunate day, bro, if I'm being honest. Got very unlucky with pretty much everything. We literally got this trade here, we got we got a decent entry, we got the right everything, and then we just kind of, yeah, is what it is. We come back stronger the next day, but we are done for the day. It's a very good trading day for a lot of people, just not for us at this moment in time. Type of shit.